you want to get off that darkest ground, but gravity pulls you straight down. Earth from a bird's eye view. You should grow feathers and see this too. When you want to get off the darkest ground, but gravity pulls you straight down. When you want to get off the darkest ground, but gravity pulls you straight down.
Running, running low, going low. Running, running low, keep running low. Running, running low.
Yes! That's all we need to start with. That's all we need to start with before my voice cracks, before my voice dies. Ah, what a weekend. What a freaking weekend. We have nothing else to say right there. And that is for you guys, that this beloved, amazing football club in green has finally just gone and beaten the league leaders. That is Sunderland, those dirty Mackhams who played yesterday. They did play dirty as well. Fantastic results. First win of the season. Up the mother freaking greens. Come on the Argyle. And as a result of my passionate energism, it's our first win of the season. And today, guys, as you can tell, it is the Cornish Janners' first watch-along of the 2024-25 season. The first 2024-25 championship watch-along of the season. And unsurprisingly, as a Plymouth fan, where have we started the watch-alongs? Let me think. Oh, yes, Fratton bloody Park. As you can tell, Portsmouth are playing West Bromwich Albion on the south coast of Hampshire in precisely 7 minutes' time for a big game on the south coast, as West Brom can go top of the league if they get 3 points today. If they draw, the positions don't really change much, but Pompey are, well, it was us yesterday, but thank God we're done for now. We finally got our first win. But Pompey is one of 3 clubs still looking for their first win of the season. The other 2 being Cardiff and Hull, and both of them have already lost this weekend. We finally won a game, and Luton has finally won a game. So can Pompey get the job done today against West Brom in a massive game? And this is also significant for us, not just because I don't like Pompey as an Argyle fan, but also this is significant because we've got West Brom away next week at the Hawthorns. So this can give us an indication on how the Baggies play today for notes and key factors that we can take into the West Midlands next week on my road trip to the Black Country to nearby a town called Birmingham. In fact, not even Birmingham, Dudley. So yeah, speaking of Birmingham, they got Wrexham tomorrow night in League One. Big game that at St Andrews, but we're a different blue club today. Portsmouth taking on West Brom for the first championship watch-along of the season. And I'm already looking at how many West Brom sports brought to Fratton Park there. Absolutely huge. Fair play to them. And yeah, honestly, no, this is a big game. This is a big game. But any championship game's a big game, as we all know. Thank you to the 12 viewers who are in the stream at the moment. I'm obviously full of excitement. Argyle's finally won. Chelsea beat Bournemouth last night. Didn't have to worry about Truro this weekend. So I can just sit back and relax while watching this game today. And it doesn't get any better than that, honestly. I will get the lineups up on StreamYard shortly. I just need to get FOTMob on my screen so I can do that before we get underway at Fratton Park. And I'll do this now because the other thing I'll do now is, we're going to get the graphics up because otherwise I'm going to forget. Otherwise, knowing me and knowing how much better Liam is with remembering than I am. So I'm just going to...
I already did it.
I know you have, but you know, I will. I know I'm just a fussy person. I put in like the actual name Portsmouth and West Brom, only for target audience. But yeah, no, it's not going to be green. It's going to be blue because it is at a blue club today. So let's just change that. It's a great colour if you're a Chelsea fan. It's not a great colour if it's otherwise. Anyways, let's just get that changed now. Let's just get that done now. I can't show you the Sky Sports, mate. Obvious reasons. Hey, but speaking of Sky Sports, they're showing Argyle right now. Hey, that's what we like to see. That's what we like to see. I mean, I can't hear the audio at the moment, but they're probably saying in the background or something, going, Plymouth Argyle got their first win against league leaders Sunderland. We just love to hear it. So, yeah. In 3 minutes, we have Portsmouth versus West Brom. How are we feeling for this game, by the way, Liam, if you can see me? Oh, there you are. I've actually been able to move my computer for once. Yeah.
Looking forward to this. I do see West Brom winning because Pompey haven't started well, apart from the good draw against Leeds. I mean,
they got a good draw against Leeds, good draw against Luton, good draw against Middlesbrough, but they did get Sunderland did outclass them last week. So what can they do? Well, I've said 0-0. That is my score prediction, fun enough. And if I had to choose a scorer, Josh Madger, that's your score prediction score as well, isn't it?
Yeah, it is.
But who did you go with? What was your score prediction?
3-0.
3-0 West Brom.
Yeah.
No.
Hopefully. Yeah,
no, I mean, like, it'll do us a favour in the table, and we'll stay 16th if so. So, but to be fair, guys, even if Portsmouth do win this today, it doesn't affect us in the table because of goal difference, we don't, and the points we're on now, we don't go down to the bottom three. So if Portsmouth win this, we only go down to 17th, and that's still a very good position for Argyle for this season. So yeah, what other we got? We got from Molly here. Come on, you Greens. Can't believe we are ahead of the mid-table Mandem's Bristol City. I know, we love to see it.
Bristol.
We love to see it. Anyone's wondering, by the way, the score is there. It's not kicked off yet, just so you know. It's just there ready. I'll put first half in a minute when it does kick off. But yeah, let me just get the lineups out. In the meantime, and I'm going to put this on my phone in the background, it's still 0-0 in the North London derby in the Premier League between Tottenham and Arsenal. So there's that as well. There's that as well. Let me just click onto this fixture before FOTMob redirects me stupidly to La Liga. We're not doing a La Liga stream. So that's that. Right, can I go on the lineup, please?
Please.
As you can see, my voice is nearly dead because of yesterday's limbs against Sunderland. Can I go on the lineup, please? Come on. Bloody thing. Well, Marlon Pack's starting because it's just shown a graphic already. So, well, they're not really they're not showing it on FOTMob for some reason. So you know what? I'm just going to read it out. Portsmouth's lineup is Will Norris in goal, a back four of Zach Swanson, Connor Ogilvie, former man we used to play against in League One, Jordan Williams at the back, and Tom McIntyre at the back. Marlon Pack is captain, unsurprisingly. So will he pack himself a goal today? I don't know. We'll see. Terrible dad joke, I know. Also in that midfield with Marlon Pack is Andre Dozel. And then the front four, we have Paddy Lane, former Oxford player Josh Murphy, Callum Lang, attacking midfielder, and Christian Sadie up front for Pompey, former Shrewsbury man. Well, his former teammate Marco Morosi has just gone and joined us. So we love a bit of that. West Brom's lineup is former Janner himself, Alex Palmer in goal, a back four of Darnell Furlong, Torbjorn Liseka Hegem as their left back, centre-backs Kyle Bartley and Semi Ajayi, then the midfield of Malumbi and Alex Mowitz. Then we have Carlon Grant, Tom Fellows, John Swift, and Josh Madger, who has been on fine form so far this season for the Baggies. The Baggies were second in the league before this weekend until some of the results already came through. But they can go top of the league today if they win because of Sunderland's slip up against us. So we're underway. We're underway for this game here at Fratton Park. So let's just there we go. That's confirmation we are about to get underway. So yeah, here we go. Well, so far we've really made of me and Liam have spoken about this already. No, it's because I've turned the audio down from Sky, so it's clearer for us on here and all that. But what was I going to say? Well, we've already spoken about this before the stream already. That I said this to you yesterday on the way back from the game, but it's why I had them to draw 0-0 is because they haven't been bad, but they haven't been good. They've just been total draw merchants so far this season, Pompey.
Yeah, they have,
Yeah. If you had to choose, though, who has been your best player so far this season for Portsmouth? I think I have a clear one for myself. I will get it up, but is there anyone who you reckon? Oh, hang on! Breaking news! It's in! It's in already! What the hell? Oh my God! I didn't clock that out of nowhere. Wow! Not even a minute in. And the Boing Baggies are 1-0 up already on the south coast of Hampshire. And it's none other than Josh Madger with the goal, which has done me and Liam points in our predictions for this weekend. It's already 1-0 to West Brom. And yeah, already Pompey have got a lot of work to do because the Baggies are already 1-0 up here. No chance for Will Norris to save that. Calm as you like from Josh Madger. Out of nowhere, West Brom immediately take control at Fratton Park, and it is 1-0 to the Baggies already, and that is my 0-0 prediction gone already in the space of a minute. What Caitlin's just commented, Liam. You having fun there, Jack? Well, he is especially. So, but anyways, it is 1-0 West Brom. So Argyle stays 16th in the league. Get in. So there we are. 1-0 to the Baggies as John Messinho looks on in utter disbelief at his defence. Unbelievable. I was not expecting that, but in the space of less than a minute, it's already 1-0 to the Boing Baggies. So there we are. Portsmouth 0, West Brom 1 as it stands already here at Fratton Park. We're not even past the 3-minute marker yet, and they've already taken control. That might actually be, I don't know if I've seen any quicker, but that might actually be the quickest goal so far this season in the Championship. I don't think I've seen any quicker.
No, I don't think so.
That was one of the quickest goals so far this season in the Championship. So, I do have Liam with me, Caitlin. As you can tell, my voice is broken again. Sunderland has really taken its toll out of us. Joe Edwards, my captain, my absolute captain. I think the video will be out later on once the stream ends. I've just got to edit full time. I'm going to edit full time. Then I've hopefully exporting will be kind to me tonight, and then it should be up. And you can all see the utter limbs as I'm so happy for once this season because Argyle's finally got a win and against the league leaders too. Well, they're not the league leaders anymore because West Brom are the league leaders as it stands, and we're going to be, as it stands, playing the league leaders again next week at the Hawthorns this time as well. I want to see your facial reaction. Yeah, that's that summed up in a nutshell. But wow, that is such a dramatic start we have had already here on the South Coast. And it's a double whammy for Hampshire so far because Southampton yesterday got absolutely battered by Manchester United in the Premier League. Bournemouth lost to Chelsea. Brighton had a 0-0 draw against Ipswich. And to make it even better for fans on the South Coast, especially down here, guess who? A team in red and white, Exeter City, lost 2-1 at Blackpool. And West Brom nearly got a second then. Oh my God, they are looking absolutely rapid at the moment, the Baggies. This is not a good start for Pompey at all, this game. See this, West Brom are through again. Ogilvy's not even closing him down. What's he doing? And there's my voice gone again. Down! Oh. If anyone's going to ask me now, why is your voice gone? I'll just give you one answer. Joe Edwards. Oh, what a man. Well, West Brom's away kit. They look like they're playing like Oxford at the moment because that is literally Oxford's colours in a nutshell.
Yeah.
But yeah, there's been a lot going on in the Championship regardless.
That's what really annoys me. You know, it says
wait, what's really annoys you?
It says WBA there, which is West Bromwich Albion.
Yeah.
But when it's Hull, it's HUL. Why not put the Hull? You know,
I agree, to be fair. I agree. I mean, there's only 4 letters, isn't it?
Exactly.
You may as well use it all.
Yeah.
I do agree. Oh, man. That's too funny. That is too funny. Elsewhere, we have had red cards. We have had yellow cards from Saliba, Udogie, Bentancur, Timber, Vicario, Kulusevski and Van der Ven in the North London derby. I'm going to put that on my phone in the background. So I'll give you guys updates on that as well, and some of the first half of Wolves Newcastle because that will start when this is about to end. But so far, West Brom are going top of the league, and Pompey are going third bottom, only behind Cardiff and I think it's Cardiff and Hull, isn't it? I'm pretty sure. No, it's Cardiff and Preston. Hull's just ahead.
Yeah.
I think it's Cardiff's bottom. Yeah, it's Cardiff. No, it is Cardiff and Hull. Preston's just ahead in 21st and Sheffield Wednesday's in 20th. So, yeah, Pompey as it stands will be on 0 wins, 2 defeats and 3 draws, although they're looking for an equaliser here. They're trying to fight back, but they don't. It goes straight into the West Brom midfield. That's gone nowhere for them, but Leeds dominated them, but they did really well to get a point in that, to be fair. They fought back every time Leeds had a go. Then against Luton, I mean, I can't lie, they should have won against Luton, and Kaminsky's red card was just silly. Then they nearly won at Middlesbrough until Borough got a last-minute equaliser. Sunderland outclassed them, and this time West Brom are already 1-0 up in the space of less than a minute. I think that is the quickest goal in the Championship. So far this season. I will confirm that later, but yeah, and it was very fun yesterday. It's just the time of my life. I mean, Caitlin won't want to talk about fun, meanwhile, considering who she supports. That's all I can say. I do feel bad for her as well because it's not going well there at the moment. The Trotters, Bolton, absolutely battered 4-0 by Huddersfield. I watched the EFL highlights last night with Liam. Did not look pretty. I reckon Ian Evans' time is up, but I don't know what their owner's going to do. So, yeah, like Caitlin's comments just said there, fun. What is fun? It just sums up from Bolton's performance yesterday. But Birmingham could go top of League One if they beat Wrexham tomorrow, but Wrexham stay top of the league if they beat Birmingham. Wrexham also stay top of the league if they draw with Birmingham. But Wrexham, Charlton, Huddersfield, they are your top three at the moment in League One, with Stockport and Lincoln just behind. And then we've got Birmingham just behind in 6th. Barnsley go down to 7th after being battered 3-0 at Stevenage. So, yeah. And it also, well, I don't know what you're saying. What a shame. It costed you your bet, if anything.
Palace and mugs anyway.
Oh, Palace costed you as well. Well, that's that. We got a challenge here between Darnell Furlong going down there, colliding with Christian Sadie.
No, he wasn't down for long, was he?
No.
For long.
I see what you're trying to do there.
Yeah.
You're going to hear a lot of coughs. I will apologise, guys. My voice is gone from yesterday. And like Caitlin said, yeah, they haven't even scored since Leyton Orient on opening day. Drew 0-0 against Wrexham, then lost to Charlton, lost to Scum, which really annoyed me because I drank a 7-Up especially for Bolton in my Stoke video. It didn't quite happen. We both had bad days that day. And then, yeah, well, I think that Huddersfield result, I think, might be the last straw for Ian Evans. But we'll see what happens. We'll see what happens. They haven't sacked a manager in 4 years, so I don't know what they're going to do. Either way, though, back in the Championship, we're about to come up to the 10-minute marker. It's still 1-0 to West Brom as John Mousinho looks on. Pompey's about to take a throw-in. That is Elias Sorensen on the bench there for Pompey. I didn't read out who was on the bench, actually, for both clubs. Pompey's backup keepers on the bench, Nicholas Schmid, the Austrian. Then we got Regan Poole, who's back from injury. Riley Towler, Abdoulaye Kamara, Freddie Potts, Harvey Blair, Cassini Yengi, very underrated player, to be fair, Cassini Yengi. I remember him from last season in League One, helping Pompey win the league. Matt Ritchie, obviously, he's Pompey's new signing. And then Sammy Silvera, who they've signed from Borough. West Brom have backup keeper Joe Wildsmith on the bench. Pompey know him very well from playing against Derby the last 2 seasons. Gianluca Frabotta, also on the bench for West Brom. Mason Holgate's on the bench for West Brom. I forgot West Brom signed him, actually. Grady Diangana. Usman Diakite. Uros Rakic. Again, apologies if the pronunciations are wrong with some of these players. Jed Wallace is on the bench. Lewis Dobbins on the bench. And Michael Johnston. Mickey Johnston is on the bench as well. The suspended and injured players are on the list. Jacob Farrell and Daryl Dyke. And, of course, for Pompey's sake, Colby Bishop as well. He was injured before the start of the season with his heart surgery. So, best recoveries for him, of course. And, yeah, I do wish him the best. Yeah, rivalry aside, obviously do wish Colby the best. And he will be back soon. He will be back soon for them in the second half of this season. So, yeah, speediest of recoveries. We're now on to the 11-minute 45 marker. Still 1-0 to West Brom. Just seeing what the chat's saying right now. Harvey's just commented, lovely Madger. Well, that's because he predicted Madger to score as well, didn't he? I'm pretty sure. I think we all predicted Madger to score.
Unfortunately, yes.
Well, why are you saying unfortunately? Just so you're the only one with the points?
No, because me and Harv have 3-0 and I just wanted like him to be different. Kind of thing, you know?
Oh, right. So, yeah, no, that makes sense. Oh, yeah, because you both got exactly the same score. That makes sense. Oh, yeah. Well, Harvey's just Harvey's just actually messaged me on Instagram saying I saw a proper look at Sunderland's penalty today. And yeah, even now he's saying that it wasn't a penalty. I told you so. I told you so. Anyways, you'll see how I edited that reaction when the video comes out because I was seething when Sunderland got that penalty. So that's that. And then I was happy when we got our penalty, and I'm happy overall because we won. And we're out of the bottom 3. But we're playing the league leaders next week. So That's going to be interesting. Pompey's going for a comeback here, but that's gone way too wide. And no problem there for West Brom's right back there, Darnell Furlong. Pompey tried to cross it. No way through for the Fratton faithful. And they're still trying to have a go here, and they don't. They have got a corner, though, Portsmouth, because West Brom have defended very well here. West Brom have defended very well here. And Harvey's saying currently about the North London derby, not going to lie, I can see Tottenham winning this at the moment. And that would be a massive blow for Arsenal's chances to catch Man City or Liverpool at the top so far this season. Well, I got it on my other screen at the moment on my phone, Tottenham Arsenal. Again, I'd rather watch along a Championship game than a Premier League game. Unless Argyle was in the Premier League, so that was that. That's that. It's the league we're in at the end of the day. And also, it's one of our biggest rivals. So you can't get any more of a better stream than that. Coincidentally, I'm actually surprised I haven't called this watch-along a hate-along for me because my brother's a Wolves fan. So I'm not very fond of West Brom either. But obviously, in this scenario, I do want them to beat Pompey if I had to choose. Because one, I prefer West Brom. And two, well, realistically, it helps us in the table, doesn't it? So that's that too. So there we are. Especially since if Pompey don't win, even if they draw, we stay 16th no matter what. And I predicted Argyle to finish 16th this season anyway. So there we are. Now I'm hoping we can stay there or improve from that point onwards. But obviously there's going to be games thrown at us that aren't going to be easy. We've got West Brom next week. We've got Burnley at the start of October at Turf Moor. Our next home game is against Luton. That will be interesting because Luton have Sheffield Wednesday at home next week. So once we've played West Brom, I can see what Luton are currently made out of at the moment against Sheffield Wednesday. And I know they beat Millwall yesterday for their first win of the season. And the only thing that scares me about Luton is that, yes, I know Argyle have the momentum to beat Luton at home, of course. But the only thing that scares me about Luton is that three things that scare me about Luton. Pompey nearly tried to get an equaliser, but no problem for Alex Palmer. Three things that scare me about Luton. One, they're a former Premier League side. As we all know, on paper, very good team. Second of all, they have been a bogey team to Argyle over the years. The last time we played them in League One in 2018-19, they got 4 points of us, a draw at Home Park, and they battered us 5-1 at Kenilworth Road that season. And the third thing that scares me about Luton is that part of me is worrying that they've just started slow. And now that they've beaten Millwall yesterday, they might now pick up their form from that point onwards. And a lot of Championship clubs do that over the years. Middlesbrough did it last season after their 8th game when they beat Southampton, and then they kicked on from that point onwards despite being very inconsistent. But that is the main thing that scares me about Luton when they come to Home Park that Friday night. But be interesting. We got to be up for it regardless because, and I'm going to quote this from Liam right now, as we importantly say every season in the EFL, mainly in the Championship, obviously, though. If we want to stay in this league or have a good season at least, like mid-table, even playoffs or go up, you've got to win the home games. And that's where we're confident most. And over the years, as we all know, Home Park is just, it's what Argyle's made of at the end of the day. So fair play for beating the Mackhams. Yeah, it was a brilliant result. Brilliant result. Arsenal can't even get out of their half, according to Harvey. So that's that as well. 17 minutes in, still 1-0 to West Brom here at Fratton Park. So, yeah, West Brom are going top of the league as it stands, and Portsmouth are going to be 22nd. But still early days, of course, only 17 minutes in. See what happens. The Lino's got his flag out meanwhile. Well, I've been to Fratton Park many times, not for Argyle, not just for Argyle, but also for neutral games while I was at university at Southampton, including a match where Ipswich dipped them 4-0. So I went with my friend Gabe, who is a Portsmouth fan. He left after the 4th goal. He was that fed up. So, yeah, there was that as well. And then, obviously, last season I went to the game that I called, if I was streaming it, a hate-along because Portsmouth had Exeter. So that's that as well. But because it was Exeter, I had to back wanting Pompey to win, and they did that because I couldn't bear the thought of watching Exeter win a game live again after what happened in that Accrington Stanley game. So, yeah. And then, then Callum ruined the video because he said at half-time, we're going to win, then we're going to go to the championship, and then we're going to batter Plymouth home and away. Well, hopefully they don't. We got them on bonfire night, so that should be a cracker. Be interesting. And what a night to have them on as well. And then we got them in at Fratton Park on the 11th of March, just a few days after my dad's birthday. Palmer's about to get a goal kick here. Oh, my voice is gone. My voice is gone. I might have to get a bottle of water in a minute. I can't lie, because that might actually help me recover during this stream. What next comment have we got here then? Good win for Wayne Rooney yesterday. Indeed. Indeed. A very good win for Wayne Rooney yesterday. You could tell how passionate he sounded once we scored under Joe Edwards, and the way he celebrated, hugged the players like JB and Mumba. Oh, it was special. It was so special. Conor Ogilvy's about to take a throw here, which doesn't quite go Pompey's way one bit there. And that's that. Still 1-0 though for the time being. And already FOTMob have, unsurprisingly, put Josh Madger as the best player on the pitch so far, unsurprisingly, for his goal in the first minutes. I'm pretty sure, actually, that Josh Madger is actually going to be top scorer in the championship as it stands right now. I'm going to get the stats up for that. Yeah, he will be, because Duncan Watmore of Millwall is on 4. Mark Harris of Oxford is on 4. And Yukio Hashi of Blackburn is on 4. So Josh Madger is now on 5. I'm pretty sure now with that goal. So, unless that means, yeah, he's on 5 goals now. So, yeah, he is now officially the top scorer in the league after this weekend, because everyone else has played and no one else can overtake him this weekend. So that's that, really. Pompey's giving it away here. Meanwhile, West Brom on the attack once more. On the left-hand side. Oh, my God, and that's nearly 2-0. That's a good save by Will Norris. And Carlon Grant cannot believe it. The man who was at Cardiff last season. He scored against us last season, as we annoyingly remember, when they took the lead 2-1 before we equalised. Yeah. And yeah, well, Carlon Grant nearly made it 2-0 to West Brom here, but a good save by Will Norris. The Baggies have a corner. Here come West Brom once more. And they go for another shot, and that's gone well wide from Swift. Just going to get a drink a second, lads. I do need it. My throat is killing me. As you can tell.
As you can tell, yeah.
From that voice crack again just then. So that's that, really. You may as well count in the chat, guys, actually, how many voice cracks I get in this stream. You may as well. You may as well. So, yeah, that's that as well. Oh, boy. Oh, Liam's listening to me slow-mo. That's not good. That's not really. That's not fun, is it?
Just doing the killing me bit. Just
Yeah.
slow-mo.
Yeah. Oh, I've really lost my voice. This water might help me for the rest of the stream.
Angry June made his own football team. That's nice.
We made this team with Wayne Rooney, didn't they? What's it called again? Girth and Turf. That's it.
Girth and Mum. Sorry, yeah.
Right. Well, Pompey has had the more shots than the ball possession, but West Brom, the more expected goals and shots on target so far.
Uh-huh.
Well, he had a shot on target in a minute, obviously, because they scored in like less than around 40 seconds. Very early goal, indeed. Just double checking through the rest of the championship fixtures if we've had any earlier goals. I'm not sure. No, O'Nien was 18th minute. Strack was 10th. So no, not that either. Oh, my throat is killing me. Anderson 16th. Jamal Lowe against us was 35th, so it's definitely not that. Josh Brownhill was second. Was the 6th minute. Breaking news: Arsenal are 1-0 up at Tottenham. So Arsenal have broken the deadlock in the North London derby. So Harvey has eaten his words so far, even though it's still only been 64 minutes. Arsenal have taken the lead in the North London derby. Meanwhile, through a set piece, towering header for the Gunners. Just checking if there has been any goals earlier than Josh Madger's so far today. I really don't think there has, but I am going to double check regardless. Anis Mehmeti was in the 3rd minute. That's close.
Do they work in the air?
I think they do. I'm not sure. Depends if you buy them from Frozen or free. I don't know. You think you're getting some?
Yeah, have a read of it. Scroll down. It'll be on there.
Oh yeah, it should be fine.
Oh, good.
You're gonna get some.
Yeah. Where would the bells be in it? Did you know?
No, I really don't know. But if not, we're leaving here like after the stream anyway. So there's that as well. I mean, I've already got myself a can of spaghetti, so I might do that at half time. Indeed. Well, yeah, 25 minutes gone, still 1-0 to West Brom. Now, Hamer was the 6th minute. So I think the way this is going, I think this is the earliest goal in the Premier League, in the Championship so far. It should be the Premier League because it is the best league in the world, the Championship. But yeah, Premier League's just too money-stricken. Michael Frey was in the 3rd minute against us.
Yeah, I don't want to speak about that.
Christian Sadie for Pompey was in the 2nd minute, so that was an early goal. That was at Borough. So I think this could be the earliest one. Will Keane, 39, no chance. Mundell, 26, no chance. Ebro Adams for Derby, 2nd minute. Close, but not close enough. Cullen was the 10th minute for Swansea. Still haven't found a 1st minute goal yet. In the Championship stats here, West Brom go for a free kick. Not quite gone their way there. Definitely not Coventry, Norwich, that's for sure. Oh, it shuts at 4, doesn't it? Yeah.
Forwards.
Are you gonna get those then?
It depends how long they take in the air for, doesn't it?
Yeah.
How long do they take? If it loads.
The only other thing is I don't know how to do them in the
That's
air fryer.
exactly what I mean. Yeah.
Unless you want to get yourself like a cold food, like chicken skewers or something, because they do sell that.
That's just normal chicken, isn't it? Skewers.
Yeah, but like it's something that like you can eat straight away.
I want to get some. I get nuggets and chips as well.
Yeah, fair enough.
You can like crinkle chips, you know what I mean?
Yeah. Yeah, right. It's confirmed. It's the earliest goal, yeah, so far this season. I haven't seen another goal in the 1st minute. I've just checked it all over on FOTMob. So yeah, that is the quickest goal so far this season from Josh Madger today.
And then the chips out again, we can keep here until next time.
I guess, yeah.
Because it seems stupid to take it home.
Yeah.
I'm not stupid because I come here quite a lot. So
Yeah.
and it's something to use then. Instead of getting another bag.
Yeah. The only thing being, though, is that I need to try and fit it through my freezer, and there's been a lot of tight spaces there
That's
lately.
it.
So if you'd rather get something, I get something from the fridge, then you can just cook it straight away. Roman Mundell was dirty on Joe Edwards yesterday. Absolutely. We screamed for a red card and it didn't happen.
I don't know. We said about Mundell. We're not saying it on stream.
Yeah, exactly.
You know.
What a shot from Morgan Whittaker yesterday. Well, I saw Whittaker's Instagram post. He still claims that it was his goal instead of an own goal by Daniel Ballard, which I thought was hilarious.
It's a Whittaker goal. Come at me. If not, you're a bunch of fools.
The announcer announced it anyways.
Exactly.
Yeah. Well, are you going to Aldi then?
Yes, I need to keep.
Yeah, they're just up there. Will Norris has been booked. Meanwhile,
Massive set of games.
yes. Well, Will Norris has been booked. One of the Pompey players is down. He looks quite badly injured, so I'm trying to work out who this is. The Pompey players look on. This doesn't look good. But they're having a drinks break for the time being while he's down, as McIntyre and Paddy Lane chat to Messinho for the time being.
I know he likes
Well, that's a dad joke.
Hopefully I don't miss a goal. The last time I went on Aldi, I missed a goal.
Oh, you did, didn't you? Yeah, you did.
Can't remember which game it was.
Me neither.
I won't know this game. It's just...
Yeah. It's a square one for my room, circle one for main entrance.
I don't care about the room, I care about the door.
Yeah. Yeah, no worries. Well, Liam's just gone to get some grub, so that's that. A reminder that next Friday night is a clash between Steven Schumacher, Stoke City, taking on Hull. As you can see, my throat is dying after yesterday. And QPR Millwall is live tomorrow at 12:25. A London derby there. We've got a Lancashire derby next Sunday at 11:30. Preston taking on Blackburn. This is the start of the programme. It's not the actual kickoff times. And then the other fixture we've got 11 a.m. on Saturday, which kicks off at 12:30, is Daryl's biggest game of the season as Sunderland take on Middlesbrough in the Teesweir derby at the Stadium of Lights. Sunderland will want to look to go back to winning ways with that. Here comes Portsmouth on the attack here. Still going here, Pompey. It's out for a corner. The fans look on in delight. I think I just seen Brendan from Fournilwrittenalloverit in the crowd then on TV. I might have done. I don't know, but Pompey's got a corner as Ogilvie and Sadie look on. What comments have we got? Are you off, Peter? Bye, Jack. Up the Green Army. Green Army. Who's your favourite two teams at this current time to get autos? I reckon it's a four-way battle for autos at the moment. Between Burnley, Leeds, Sunderland and West Brom. I think the way these four teams have gone so far this season, I think they do look the four strongest sides. But obviously, only 5 games in, still early days yet, of course. But But that's who I reckon so far. I think it'll be those. I think it'll be those 4. I think are the strongest 4 at the moment this season. They do look good. Burnley got a huge win at Leeds yesterday as well. So there's that too. Yeah, I would say those 4. It's between Burnley, Leeds, Sunderland and West Brom at the moment. I don't know which 2 I'd pick, though, at the moment. I really don't know. I'd probably pick Burnley, but the other one, I don't know. I think it's really tight. West Brom's claiming for a second goal here. The referee isn't convinced enough. Well, Pompey have got away with one there. They must have cleared it very well then, Portsmouth. Josh Murphy's going to get booked here. He's fuming because he doesn't think the push was enough on Josh Madger. Let's have a look at this. Oh, have they got goal line technology? That's the West Brom fans chanting the W word. They really think that's a goal. Madger thinks he scored. Madger does think he scored again. And Josh Murphy's been booked for this push and complaining at the referee. Massinho's been booked as well. Real drama here going on. Well, actually, no, I don't think that's Massinho. I think that's one of his assistants. But real drama going on here between the Portsmouth bench and West Brom being denied a potential second goal. Just depends if the ball crossed the line. I don't think all of the ball did cross the line. But Josh Madger thought he saw it with his own eyes. So I don't know what way it is, really. It could have been 2-0 West Brom, but it's not. Oh, it was John Harley who got booked in Portsmouth's technical team behind John Massinho. Well, that was probably the most feisty moments I've seen of this game so far, with a potential goal being denied and Josh Murphy thinking that West Brom player went down really easily and then he got booked for it. Anyway, here's Malumbi for the Baggies. West Brom in the attack once again. Nearly 2-0. Towering header just over from Carlon Grant. Yeah, only just ahead. No second goal there for West Brom either. Will Norris trying to defend for his life here in that goalkeeping box there for Pompey. I think what Pompey need to do now is, now that West Brom's had that potential goal denied, they really need to click on from this and try and go on the counter-attack. Here we go. Here's another replay. Yeah, no goal. That is so tight. That is no goal. That is no goal. Well done, goal line technology. I say this now. I've said this before and I'll say it again. Goal line technology, the best thing to ever come out of football, honestly, because it's just so reliable. The only time I've never seen it reliable was that Villa-Sheffield United game at COVID. That's about it, really. So close. So close, honestly, with that goal. Oh, we got a Huddersfield fan here now. Aidan Tate, Huddersfield fan. What's your thoughts on Bolton 0, Huddersfield 4? Well, I spoke to Caitlin about it earlier, Bolton fan. Tropical Wanderer. Well, you battered Bolton, to put it bluntly. Huddersfield absolutely battered them from what I saw. And Bolton haven't scored since opening day, and they're now in the bottom 4. Huddersfield, I'd say, out of them, Birmingham and Rotherham, I'd actually say look the strongest of the relegated championship side so far, but Birmingham aren't doing a bad job either. I am surprised with Rotherham so far this season, though, because they have started really slowly, and I had them to win the league. You'll see it when my predictions video finally gets uploaded. I just haven't had the time to do it. I've been very surprised by Rotherham so far this season. Huddersfield have started very well. Birmingham, well, if they win tomorrow, they go top of the league. So, have to say they've started brightly as expected as well. They have spent a lot of money, of course, as well. League One transfer record this season, Birmingham, with signing Jay Stansfield. Is Callum Lang trying to look promising here for Pompey? 39.5 minutes gone, still 1-0 to the Baggies. The league leaders, as it stands, who we're going to be facing next week in the West Midlands. It's getting a bit feisty between these two. Frustration there from John Messinio. You can hear the Blue Army in the background from the home end. I know how loud it is because I've been to Fratton Park so many times before. I think we'll finish in the top 2, but I'll be honest, there's only one team who's going to finish first, and that's going to be Birmingham. But I mean, it's still early days yet. It's still early days yet. Don't underestimate Charlton. They've started well. Don't underestimate Wrexham. They've started very well. Stockport are up there. Lincoln are up there. Obviously early days, but League One is a lot tighter of a race than I thought so far. Barnsley have dropped to 7th, of course, though, because of their defeat to Stevenage. And Blackpool's finally up and running because of Steve Bruce's first win for them. And even better, they beat Exeter, so you can't get any better than that. Well, the West Country did a terrible job in League One yesterday. Bristol Rovers got hammered 4-0 by Wigan, so there was that as well. Pompey looking for an equaliser here. Here's Marlon Pack. Here's Josh Murphy on the left-hand side. New signing from Oxford. Cleared away by the West Brom midfield for the time being. And that was headed out by Zach Swanson. Furlong's throw-in. That's a foul. Free kick for Portsmouth. Semi Ajayi is going to be booked for that, not surprisingly. Forgot to say, by the way, Arsenal's goal scorer was Gabriel in the 64th minute earlier when they went 1-0 up. Oh, he's back. Right, I'll deal with that in a minute at half time, so I can put it in the fridge and all that, and that's gone wide as well. So, what's Aidan said here? We'll try and beat Exeter Fuse this season. Thank you very much. I appreciate that. So, what have you missed? You have missed West Brom nearly got a second, but it was ruled out thanks to goal line technology. Josh Madger couldn't believe it. And then in the other end, Josh Murphy took down one of the West Brom players, went freaking mental at the referee and got booked. So, yeah, that's that really. Well, we're a minute away from added time of the first half. Goal kick taken by Will Norris. Here's Marlon Pack. All Pompey's doing this game so far is possession and trying to get forward, but they just can't find that final third, which is scoring the goal that they want. That's why West Brom's been more clinical so far this game. Oh, that's a good ball. Swanson goes down, claiming for a penalty. Referee says no.
Good. We get penalties, you don't. Penalty my backside.
I think he sort of accepted it as well.
Tom Fellows got the assist.
Yeah. Right, corner for Portsmouth.
He passed it to his fellow teammate.
Yeah. Palmer hasn't quite cleared that yet. It's still a Pompey ball. It's McIntyre. McIntyre and Lang find each other, but it's still no way through for Portsmouth. There's going to be 4 minutes of added time, probably due to that Pompey player going down earlier when they had that drinks break, these two. Here's Ogilvie trying to find Sadie, who's made the run, and that's gone no way through there for Portsmouth. And he looks on as well, Sadie. Pompey throw in. Another corner here, right? 9th corner about to be taken in this match. That's right. Still going here, Pompey. Here's Marlon Pack once more. That's gone absolutely nowhere. That reminds me of some of our passes in the first half yesterday. Oh, towering header, and that's gone over.
Do you know when I go down the stairs and walk to Aldi and walk back up the stairs from Aldi?
Yeah.
I can hear you from downstairs.
Really?
Yeah.
Not fair
Not
enough.
joking.
Oh, you should have recorded it and then you would have sent it to me.
Oh, just look how loud he is now.
Oh, the whole house is probably thinking the same thing at the moment. Right, I think we've got nearly a minute to go now in this half. And then we've got a second half that awaits us. Well, in the second half, Ogilvie does look badly hurt there. In the second half, if Portsmouth do what we did yesterday, then it's the Sunderland game deja vu all over again. because Sunderland did exactly the same thing, take the lead, and then they fell from that point onwards. But to be fair, Sunderland took the lead by a penalty. West Brom didn't. They scored immediately, and they could have had a second goal, but it was ruled out because of goal line technology. Didn't cross the line. Yeah, look at that for a finish. Fellows with the assist. Majo with the finish. Yeah, that's no goal. Definitely no goal. Like I say, it's the best thing they have brought into football ever because it's so accurate all the time.
It was just for Pompey.
West Brom. So they could have been 2-0 up.
I would have given it just for the band.
Yeah, I know you would have, but I know you would have, that's for sure. Will Norris looks on in disbelief for the time being. Just getting the graphic ready because I know that whistle's going to blow any minute soon. Just hoping Conor Ogilvy's all right because he does look badly hurt there. He's still on the floor. Mousinho watches on. Well, they're all saying that Tom Fellows has been the difference so far during this game. He's actually got the most assists this season. McIntyre Gahey is second with 3 assists for Blackburn, and then 14 players are on 2 assists. Yeah, Ogilvy's off. I think that's his day done. Oh, good to see that he's okay and he's walking. That's the main thing, because that does look nasty. So it depends if he continues or not now. Pompey free kick. Is Christian Zadie. That's a free kick, surely. No, not quite. Yeah, that doesn't surprise me either. Yeah, not like what the referee did yesterday in full time when he still played an extra 2 minutes for no reason possible. Actually got a reason this time. Ogilvy is back on. West Brom throw here. Have you just worked out like how long it took you to get those grub from Aldi? Fair enough. Well, it's half time, guys. So I'll put that in the chat. I'm going to put a be back soon as well because I am going to take a breather for half time as well. But before I do, I'm going to give you the thoughts on the game so far. So, well, Pompey haven't played bad, but they have had the more shots. They've had the more possession, but West Brom have just been more clinical. They look the more side that's likely to win this game, and they've had the more shots on target. But they haven't played bad. They just can't find. And this was similar to us against Stoke. They just can't find that final third into getting towards having any chance of a goal. So that's why it's not quite gone their way at the moment. So that's that really. Half-time, Portsmouth 0, West Bromwich Albion 1 as it stands. Pompey will be in the bottom 3 while West Brom will be top of the league, in which, as it stands, for a second consecutive week in a row, Argyle's got to play whoever's top of the league. So that will be interesting for sure. What's Ghostface said here? Portsmouth started off well the first 2-3 games, and now, excuse my language, but they're shite. It's like they've forgotten how to score in the space of 3 games. All right, Jax, some match yesterday. Amazing match yesterday. As you can tell, Daryl, I've completely almost lost my voice. And happy days. Well, yeah, as you said. Yeah, before I go, Liam, you got any thoughts and answers from that first half so far between those two?
West Ham's been the better team, and they so
Yeah. Haven't played bad though, Pompey. They're just like us last week against Stoke. They just can't find the final third at the moment.
No, they can't. They need to go in the second half, early in the second half. Like I said for Argyle yesterday, and it kind of happened.
Yeah.
But I think if West Ham get a second goal, it's a game over for me.
Yeah, no, fair enough. Well, yeah. See what happens now. Second half could change anything because you never know. Portsmouth could still do what we did in the second half yesterday. So
Thanks.
We'll see what happens. We'll see what happens. But yeah. Did you get your vlog sorted? I am editing it. I've been editing it all morning. I've only got the full-time thoughts to edit really, and then I'm hoping it'll be up tonight. So I'm excited. Oh, don't give me a time. That's treacherous. Anyways, yeah, that's all I need to say really for half-time, guys. I need a breather because I'm going to get something to eat. Liam's going to get something to eat. We're back for the second half, so don't go anywhere. So we'll see you then.
See you then.
Right, are they back yet or not? Don't know where Jack is, but hey ho, there's Liam. But I'll commentate for some of it whilst they're not bad. But I've decided to jump on after watching. Hello, Liam. I've now decided to jump on after watching North London derby. What a fantastic game that was! That's probably one of the most eventful North London derbies I've seen in a long, long time.
Fair enough.
Mm-hmm. There was around 8 or 9 yellow cards in that game. It was so feisty.
Yeah.
There was 7 in the first half.
How many minutes are you on, by the way?
46-17.
Wow, you're like 40 seconds ahead of us.
Right. I don't want to commentate for too much then, so
West Brom.
I'll only commentate until Jack comes back.
Yeah.
He said that'll be fine. But how is everyone doing? But I'm glad to be on here anyways. My back is still killing me, so
Yeah.
and I'll have to get Jack's thumbnail done for the vlog, of course. How was the first half of this game then? I didn't see it, but Liam watched it. Liam and Jack watched it.
It was mainly all West Brom, to be honest. Pompey had a couple of chances, but apart from that,
yeah, there you go.
Yeah, Pompey
I did see Madge's goal, anyways. It was just a quick throw in, literally from a quick throw in. The pass it across, Madge was there waiting. 5 and 5 for him. He's so deadly at the moment, Madge. And he done Mbappe's celebration as well. Why am I not surprised?
Mbappe, yeah.
Lovely hold-up play from Madge there. Malumbi tries to pass it to the right, and then there's literally no one there.
Jack's only back now.
Yeah, Jack's be back now, so I'll probably stop my commentating a little bit.
West Brom's on the attack. Well, not the attack, but going backwards here.
Mm-hmm.
Into the defence.
Paddy Lane, and you are fucking wank. Right, Jack's back now, so
Hello.
hello.
Yeah, I said to Liam, I was like, welcome to cover while I was having a dump, so that's that.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, second half as Liam's updated the graphics. I might obviously do one thing real quick. So I'm a fussy ass bastard for this, but
Oh, you're OCD? Yeah, I understand that.
this it's when it comes to graphics like this, I'm such an OCD freak.
But I'm kind
I'm
of
not
the same.
usually known for having it either.
Makes more sense, does it?
Yeah. I'm just one of those idiots where I'm like, oh, it's my channel. I'll call it how I want to call it. Yeah. Anyways, we're back. Second half. Well, first of all, how are you, Harvey? Is your throat recovering?
Yeah, it's actually recovered very, very well. But when I got home last night, my stomach just didn't want to go well with the food, and I was just in the toilet for most of the night, which was not pretty at all. So, which was not nice. But I had leg cramp all night, and it was a painful sleep. But I feel much better today. My back is still aching, and my legs are a little bit. Speaking
of which, by the way, have I missed much of this second half so far? Because it's been
not really. No, nothing's happened.
Oh, okay, that's all right. Okay,
my legs still feel like twigs, but hey, how we move.
Yeah, I've only missed like 3 minutes. That's
the North London derby, though, Jack. Probably one of the most eventful games I've watched all season.
Is it still 1-0 Arsenal?
It finished 1-0.
Oh, that's a good win for them then.
It was around 9. There was around 9 yellow cards that game. There was 7 in the first half.
Did Arsenal play just like, because I know I didn't quite watch all of it, but didn't Arsenal play
Tottenham were the better side for most of the game, but Arsenal were just clinical.
Yeah. What's Caitlin said here? How was the first half of this game then? Well, for Plymouth fans, very good. Oh, 10 minutes.
I am 40 seconds in front, Jack. So if
Oh, yeah, no, don't worry about that.
I don't want to try and spoil it, but if there is a goal that happens, then
it could be other.
you can't stop me from celebrating it, to be fair.
But yeah, no, how was the first half? Pompey haven't played bad, Caitlin, but West Brom have been the more clinical, better team. But Pompey have been better on possession and
two things. One, Josh
Madge
Madge is my so rare. And two, I predicted Josh Madge to score. So
we all predicted Josh Madge to score for this game.
Yeah, it is.
So that's that. 50 minutes in, still 1-0 to West Brom, even though they're on the attack here once more. I was about to read the lineups, but I'm not going to for the time being while that attack was going on. They're trying to claim something back here, West Brom. Here they go again. Here they go again, squaring it in. Nothing through for the time being. That was Hegem, their new left back. Ogilvie clears it for the time being. Here they come again, West Brom. Carlon Grant. Oh, what a goal!
Oh, what a goal!
Oh my God! Top left, top bins, and it's 2-0.
Was that Swift or Malumbi? I don't know.
It was. I've got it confirmed here. It was Mowat.
Oh wow. Okay.
What a goal!
It's like a FIFA goal then. You just finesse shot into the top corner.
Midfielder. And yeah, well, there we go. The clinicalness
That's
is
game over now for sure.
Point baggies at the moment. What a finish this was. Top left corner. No chance for Will Norris. And West Brom are going top of the league as it stands, which we've got to deal with again for a second week in a row next week. So first Sunderland and now West Brom. That is a banging finish there.
It's right in the top. It's right in the top corner. You can't stop
2-0 to the baggies. And now it looks like a long way back for Pompey.
One more, Liam, and our prediction. And our
that's a brilliant weekend.
Yeah, but you win the week anyway.
Yeah, I know, but it'd still be good to just get another correct score, though.
Well,
again, where we hate from most of the clubs.
Well, not over. No, it's not over yet. Not over yet. I don't want to jinx it too much, but West Brom are looking good so far. That's 2-0, and they look like they're going to get a third the way they're going. Jesus Christ! Here they come again, West Brom. Well, Caitlin, I've had the perfect weekend if it stays like this now. So West Brom need to stay like this now, at least for the next 38 minutes. Because Chelsea won, for these two, United won, Argyle won, Exeter lost, and if Pompey lose as well, Tottenham losing as well today for my sake, Liverpool for their sake, it really has been the perfect weekend for the three of us. Well, 2-0 to West Brom. Well, what did you make? Well, while you were off, Harvey. What from what you've seen so far, what have you made of this game so far?
Well, it's mainly West Brom. Portsmouth at the moment, they're trying to play a little bit deep, and then try and counter. But at the moment, West Brom's just dominating the whole game. They're dominating at both sides. They're getting all the hold of the ball, and it's just lovely football at the moment.
Yeah.
And with Madger in the midfield playing a little bit like a deep line forward from what I'm seeing.
He plays
deep and then he runs with the ball and passes it onwards. It's working a treat. They can't get a hold of him at the moment. What formation is Portsmouth playing? Because it looks like
they're playing a 4-2-3-1.
That does not look like a 4-2-3-1 from what I see.
On here because their back four is Swanson, Ogilvie, Williams, and Madison.
No, I know they're playing Ogilvie. He's got a fucking bandage on his head.
They do, yeah. He does, yeah. It's because of what happened in the first half, just before half time.
Oh, fair enough.
Then the midfields, Marlon Pack and Andre Dozel, and then then you got Lane, Lang, and Murphy as the three, and then Sadie is up front.
Fair enough.
West Brom are also playing a 4-2-3-1. But like I've said already on this stream, Josh Madger is now the top scorer in this league with that goal today. And that will stay with that for the rest of this weekend because he's now overtaken Duncan Watmore. He's now overtaken Blackburn's new signing.
What minute are you on, Jack?
I am on 55 minutes on the dot now. But yeah, Yukio Hashi for Blackburn.
I'm like 20 seconds in front of you. God damn it.
Yukio Hashi, Blackburn's Sammy Schmodik's replacement, turning out to be a brilliant replacement for them so far.
What annoyed me was I was either going to go for Vyman or Ohashi, and I went for Vyman. That's pissed me off.
I don't know. I can't remember who I went with, but I said Vyman because Vyman's a former Bristol City man.
That's what I kind of went for that, but I knew that Vyman.
I've known them for years, that Ashton Gate Football Club.
But I thought Vyman would start, but I don't think he did, didn't he?
I'll get the stats up just in case on my phone, but that's why I went with Vyman. But Ohashi's
I went with Vyman because he's played for Bristol City, and I thought he would start. So.
Ohashi's probably one of the signings of the season so far.
He didn't even bloody play.
Oh, yeah, that was
Did he? Right there. Oh, he did come on in the 71st minute.
Yeah.
Shot. I should have went for Ohashi, shouldn't I? Bollocks.
And the worst thing is, Ohashi got the man of the match as well for that game.
At least I got him in so red. I can't complain.
Oh, you got him in so rare.
Yeah. He was cheap as hell.
Oh, fair enough. Well, they got the Central Lancashire Derby next week at Deepdale, Blackburn. It's next Sunday at Preston for Blackburn Rovers.
Yep.
Got a few big games coming. Sunderland got Middlesbrough next Saturday. QPR, Millwall, London Derby. Stoke's got Hull on Friday night.
Pompey could easily end up staying in the bottom three at this rate.
Good.
Well, they got Burnley away next week, so it's not going to get.
And then Sheffield United. Ha!
Sheffield United at home as well. Yeah, that'll
Oh
be a
Jesus!
tough task.
When do I even see him winning their bloody first game?
To be honest, they do. To be fair to them, they do have a good record against Sheffield United at Fratton Park, so it wouldn't shock me. But depends if Sheffield United continue their good form at the moment.
Did you say Cameron Archer?
Well, I didn't say Cameron Archer. What about him?
I thought you said Cameron Archer.
No.
What are you talking about?
No, I said Portsmouth have got a good record at Fratton Park against Sheffield United.
Fratton Park. Fratton Park. I thought you said. My
Pompey's
hearing's terrible.
Pompey's next 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We'll go Pompey's next 7 because that goes till October the 25th. So next week they've got Burnley away. Then September the 28th they've got Sheffield United at home. On the Wednesday night they are away at Shuey at Stoke. And then they've got Oxford at home on the 5th of October, which they won last season, 2-1. Then after the international break, they got QPR away, then Cardiff away, and then just before Halloween, Sheffield Wednesday at home. And yeah,
honestly, they have not had a nice.
Those stats just show how much better West Brom's been this second half so far.
Honestly, they have not had a good fixture list.
Pompey are not having the same energy that I saw them have in the first half compared to this half at the moment. Yeah, they got Sheffield Wednesday at home just before Halloween. Then they got Hull away, which they have a good record at, by the way. So
I'm going to open my blinds because
I wouldn't be shocked if they win that. And then on bonfire night, they have us.
All right, let's open this window because it's absolutely lovely outside.
West Brom's fixture list up till around Halloween. They've got us next week, obviously. Then they're away at Wednesday. Then they got Middlesbrough at home, Millwall at home.
When's the darts final then? Get to that.
For you.
Second half,
When's the darts final?
6 o'clock.
Lovely, I'll watch that.
Between Van Gerwen and Littler.
Littler, and then it's Peter White and his mother.
Oh,
Fantastic.
So yeah, West Brom, Middlesbrough, 1st of October. Then Millwall, West Brom's got at home on the 5th of October. Then they're away at Oxford away at Blackburn, and then to wrap up October, they have Cardiff at home before they go to Kenilworth Road on the 1st of November.
So they're just struggling to. They get the ball, but then they don't know what to do with it in the final third.
I said this all stream so far. Portsmouth today are reminding me of us at Stoke the other week.
Well, they've had more possession than West Brom, but they don't know what to do with it. They're struggling.
Great win for you, lads. That's an amazing win.
Honestly, I still can't believe we actually won that game. But did you hear what Rooney said to the players?
Yeah.
In the dressing room.
Yeah. I was nearly 3-0.
Yeah.
No, sorry. No, that was nearly 2-1.
2-1. Yeah,
2-1. Yes, of course, it's the other way now, isn't it? Yeah, Josh Murphy nearly got Pompey's consolidated first goal then. What are you saying? Oh, yeah. Liam's off to get his food. He's using my air fryer as usual.
Oh, air fryer. Fair enough.
Yeah.
I'll probably might use mine a little bit later, or I might have a pizza.
That sounds so relatable. Get the ball, have no idea what to do with it.
Oh yeah, I saw the Bolton game,
and they were awful. I watched it last night.
Honestly,
shocking.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry to say, Kaden, but honestly, thank God we didn't get your keeper.
Oh, he had a howler, didn't he, with that fourth goal, Baxter?
Thank God we didn't get your keeper. Sorry to say, but yeah.
To be fair, most of the time he's a brilliant keeper, but he did have a stinker with that fourth goal.
He had a stinker.
West and Pompey's made a substitute. Meanwhile, Sammy Silvera's come on for Josh Murphy. John Basilio is obviously trying not to get Josh Murphy sent off.
And it looks like
and Lane's off as well. Kamara's on and Blair's
and it looks like Harvey Blair has come on as well.
Harvey Blair has come on.
Lovely hair, mate, as well.
And Abdullah Kamara's come on as well. Zach Swanson's off. Josh Murphy's off.
That's mad. They brought on 2 young players and then they brought on Silvera. That's madness. In Harvey Blair.
Silvera scored one of their goals against Leeds, didn't he? Sammy Silvera.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I thought he did.
No.
They signed
Let me
him from Middlesbrough to be a backup to Bishop and Yengi.
No, I need to double check actually the Leeds game. I think he might have scored, but I'm not sure. No, he didn't. It was Sorensen and Callum Lang twice.
Oh, yeah, it was Callum Lang twice. Yeah, no, you're right.
I knew Callum Lang scored, but I couldn't remember who the other one was. It was Sorensen, so there we go.
He never usually does any mistake like that. He didn't look like he wanted the ball. Not easy in the championship as it was. I said this. Yes, yesterday's win was incredible, and I'll show you in a minute. I was just gonna say, it's not easy in the championship. Like it's been 5 games. Like this could all be very different against West Brom. I don't want to go to those Luton and Blackburn games at the end of this month in October, and we don't do very well in them. And then a lot of people, because I know it will happen. Well, not exactly the result, but I know a lot of people will then say after the Blackburn game, going, "Oh, that Sunderland win feels like 8 months ago now." Because you know what fans can be like. They're too dramatic.
Mm-hmm.
It is very early days yet. We'll find. But I have said this already to Harvey and Liam, guys. If we can be around where we are now in 16th between now and when we play Blackburn and Cardiff, then I'll be a very happy man, and Rooney deserves to stay. Yeah.
That's mad. I'm just checking the player ratings from on FootMob for yesterday. Have you seen the player ratings? If you want me to go through them. Yeah.
Unsurprisingly,
GAB 7.8.
Yeah, I saw that.
Callum Roy 5.8 is understandable.
I'm going to let you take over briefly, Harvey. I'm just going to sort Liam's food out.
Oh, the air fryer. Oh, okay. Yeah, fair enough. Right, I can go ahead a little bit whilst Jack's sorting that out. Oi, rare. Goodness me. Just sent him absolutely flying there. Hole looks shocking. They do. They do. I'm surprised. Well, some people may think that some people may be surprised I'm kind of surprised. But when you look at it on paper, their team has really dramatically declined over that the summer transfer window, losing two main players, Philogene Bedes and Jacob Greaves. There we go. Oh, I'm playing it a little bit tight here. What is that? A triple sub here? Looks like it's a triple sub here for West Brom. Malumbi, Fellows, and Swift are making way. Dean Garner's one player coming on. Dean Garner, deadly. Can be deadly on the wing. Jed Wallace, another deadly winger. Who do you support? Callum Coyle. We are all Plymouth Argyle fans.
Right. What have I missed? Still 2-0 West Brom.
Or if you're talking to him.
Oh, no. Well, I know Lolo's a Wednesday fan because I've seen comments before in previous videos of mine.
Yeah. Jed Wallace on. Dean Garner on.
There's a few coming on now for West Brom, isn't there?
Yeah. And I think, I don't know. No, I don't know.
So I can wait.
Yeah, Fellows is off. Mowatt's off. So quite a lot. Of the star players have come off. Fellows got involved in the first goal.
Well, 23 minutes ago, we got a Blackpool fan. Thank you, Callum. Thank you for doing the world a favour yesterday. Because we know what Blackpool did yesterday. They beat Exeter.
Yeah, thank God.
And he also reckons they'll beat Wednesday in the Cup as well. I mean, that would be a brilliant result for Blackpool, to be fair.
That'd be brilliant, that.
They might do, to be fair. Wednesday have been crap lately. So, yeah, it'll be interesting. I mean, I wish we were still in the Cup, but Watford said otherwise. It's all right. We can focus on the league now after that Sunderland win. 0-0 again next week.
Oh, brilliant. Now the game decides to freeze. Thank you.
Oh, is your screen frozen?
Yeah, my screen is frozen indeed. All right, we're back.
I saw Arsenal's goal was Gabriel, by the way.
Yep.
Brilliant
header. Just no one marking him, really.
And speaking of the Premier League, Wolves and Newcastle have just kicked off at Molineux.
Yeah, the manager and the players went down to cider press again last night, I think.
That was it, yeah. It's because Harvey England was out in the Barbican yesterday.
Anyway, one of my dad's mates was pictured with Sissoko on Facebook.
Oh, nice one.
Look at him wearing his specs. Absolutely lovely. He's one of the coolest players I've seen at Argyle in a long time.
Oh, mate, he's had such a good start.
All you got written in front of it is just swag.
I've already said to Liam just now that I've already named our three strongest players so far this season, and that's Sissoko, Joe Edwards, and Connor Hazard. That's going to change, though, because of Connor Hazard's injury, but at the moment, it has been those three.
I just hope that Sissoko can stay the whole season. If he can,
January is going to be...
January's going to be deadly, because we don't want to lose him.
It's going to be very deadly.
Because we don't want to lose him.
I don't want it to be like another Azaz type of issue where we lose him in January and then, we're stinking for the rest of the season.
Yeah.
And most of the season. Because we still beat Swansea without Azaz. The weird thing is, that Swansea game in February, that was the day I thought, that's it, we're going to stay up for definite. And then March, we just freaking crumbled. Basically, in Liam's words, February, we now made it easy for ourselves. We look comfortable. March, typical Argyle, never make it easy for ourselves. There is Mark Catlin, Portsmouth director, watching on, unsurprisingly, not looking very pleased. West Brom trying to go for a third then from a shot right in the middle of the pitch, and that's gone nowhere, unsurprisingly.
That Harvey Blair looks hell of a quick.
Yeah. This second half has just been West Brom total control at this point, hasn't it?
Yep.
It reminds me of when they freaking came to Home Park in February, when first half, we actually did have a few shots, to be fair, and then second half was our most embarrassing performance of the season at home. And as I titled in my video, our worst home performance since the MK Dons game.
All we were in that game, pass back to the keeper, go long. Pass back to the keeper, go long. Or Connor Hazard just keeps on giving away the ball. That's all we were doing.
It's one of the rare games Hazard had a howler in as well.
Jonas, if you could say, I don't want I know he conceded 2 goals yesterday, but from what we saw from Grimshaw, he was comfortable on the ball.
No, he was. I
thought he was good.
You know what? Can I just say, by the way, obviously he needs to prove himself at Argyle. Yeah, not Grimshaw this is, but this does make me glad that we've signed Morosi as our third keeper.
Yeah, backup. Because
exactly.
I'm fine. We're fine now for keepers. We don't need
that backup where if we do get relegated, he is literally there for us. Him and Grimshaw, this is, but yeah, depends on if we did get relegated, it depends on what Hazard does. So yeah. Actually want Rooney to come good for you. Loved him as a player. I just think he not had any luck as a manager.
He hasn't had any luck at all.
I said this on Discord yesterday. I said this on Discord yesterday. How the tables have turned between us and Wednesday at the moment is mental, because there were so many Sheffield Wednesday fans who were so confident after they hammered us 4-0 that I saw online. Sunderland then said otherwise. Then they lost to Leeds. Then they lost to Millwall. Drew with QPR and should have beaten QPR yesterday, but then blew it right at the death. And now we're ahead of them in the league. Just shows how mental this championship honestly is. And we're still far from over yet. They got a tough game next week, Harvey. They're at Kenilworth Road. And I said this to Liam earlier and the chat earlier. That's the only thing that worries me about when we play Luton at home, is that I just hope that Luton's win yesterday at Millwall is not the start of them's now starting to become good, if that makes sense. Because it could very much happen. Leeds did it last season in the Championship. Middlesbrough did it last season in the Championship.
What's Hannibal doing to the Leeds fans? Brilliant. Class.
Christian Sadie's day is done, and on comes Elias Sorensen for Pompey.
That's class. Mate, all of the Leeds fans are absolutely giving it him. Because the mad thing is, obviously, the away end for Burnley, the away end at Leeds, it's right in the corner, ain't it?
Yeah, because obviously we went there. We were right next to their home fans.
Right next to their home fans. Hannibal came off, just walked around the pitch. He went to the Burnley side, started giving it fist pumps over there. And all the Leeds fans were swearing.
From what I experienced last season, I thought they were the best home fans just because of like the amount of banter they gave to our away fans. It was so
funny. That was funny. That
all because someone in our away end was wearing chinos.
Yeah.
Well, we go back there in November.
November. Good win for Burnley. That's a hell of a good win at Ellen Road.
Oh, it's a fantastic win for Burnley.
It's hard. It's hard to go to Ellen Road and win. Blackburn have done it, but
they're the on paper two favourites for this season, and Burnley's just got a massive win there.
Yeah,
and they don't have a very good record at Ellen Road either, so they've done very well indeed.
Like I said, they will struggle this season, Leeds.
Regan Paul's come on for Tom McIntyre, and well, if Leeds want to get revenge, they have to do it now at Turf Moor in the second half of the season. Speaking of this, by the way, we had this question earlier, Harvey, which I thought you might like to answer because I answered it earlier. Bailey put in a comment saying, as it stands, I know it's early days, but as it stands, who's your favourite two teams at this current time to get automatics?
Who's my favourite two teams?
That's
a good question.
It is a good question. Well, I've said at the moment it's between four teams, autos at the moment. Burnley, Leeds, Sunderland and West Brom. I think they're the four strongest teams.
I'm going to go through the Championship again as well because I do want to refresh my memory again. But
they're, for me, the four strongest sides.
At the moment, I'm favourite two teams. I know there's two. But I'll make it three because I want to say a third. So I don't care.
And three go up technically anyways.
I make my own rules. West Brom at the moment, from what I'm seeing in this game, the past couple of games they've played, they look the more exciting team.
When they're going top of the league as it stands, so that's that.
They're going top of the league as it stands, but from every game I've seen them play, they've played well.
They have, because they
played well.
Opening game, they tore them apart.
And it's just consistency that's keeping them up there. I'm still going to say Sunderland. The reason why is, from the previous games they've played, yes, people say it's a young team and the chances they've taken from such little shots, but they still play very good football.
I agree.
Obviously, from yesterday, that's you could see it's a one-off because from games that I saw, one against Wednesday, they were not like that. They were much more composed on the ball, and they were much more dominant when they were playing upfield. But we played them out I wouldn't say we played them out the park, but we played a different ball game to what they played. They couldn't handle it in the second half.
I've just seen one of the West Brom players go down so easily there, much to the absolute rage.
I've just seen that as well. And then
Portsmouth fans not happy at all.
And then the third team, I'm gonna say Burnley anyways. Well, I think it'd be stupid not to say Burnley.
Well, the way I see it for Leeds is that if they go up, it has to be autos because they never deliver in the playoffs ever.
No, they never deliver in the playoffs. You're correct.
If Leeds go up, they have to finish first and second from their point of view.
And then, do you know what? I'll add another question in. Favourites for relegation already? I don't know.
Well, this is really tough. I said this to people on Discord yesterday. Well, Liam's already said Cardiff. Well, for me at the moment, I'm going to say Cardiff, Preston and Hull. I think they look the three worst sides at the moment.
I don't want to go early days on it, but
it's early days. It's early days.
Yeah. I will say Cardiff for how poor they look, but remember we've seen it with Wednesday. They can slowly, gradually improve, but at the moment they're just gradually playing worse.
Yeah.
They haven't scored a goal in their last two. And they've only scored how many goals in the league this season? One.
And that was against their rivals.
And that was against their rivals. And it's poor. It's so poor. But obviously, when you play against your rivals, you're expecting it to be a tense game, and no matter the style of play, that just goes out the window. That goes out the window when you're playing in a a rival game.
Yeah.
So
Cardiff.
moment, I just
My
feel so
problem with
bad.
Cardiff is that I do rate their squad. They're just not performing at the moment.
I think this will be one of the craziest seasons ever. It's lining up to be.
But also,
lining up to
I
be.
will say this. If Cardiff do go down this season, then in a way, they've sort of had it coming, because I know last season was a one-off because they finished 12th. But the season before, they finished 21st. But if it wasn't for Reading's points deductions, they would have gone down and Reading would have stayed up. And Cardiff have been on this kind of like small slide ever since they got relegated in 2019 from the Premier League.
Would you say then that last season was an overachievement?
It could be either an overachievement or last season they've just... But that's where I thought they'd improve this season, because I highly rate Erol Bulot. But I don't know. It's so hard to tell. But if Cardiff go down this season, then last season will probably be seen as an overachievement for them. Especially, it probably is anyways, because so many people had Cardiff to go down last season anyways, and they didn't. They proved everyone wrong. And
but the thing is, with Cardiff, they in the last 2 games they were they'd like to dominate possession, but against Middlesbrough, they had more shots, but they didn't have more shots on target. But against Derby, they had less shots, 64% possession, and 3 shots on target, same as Derby. But Derby were more clinical; they got their goal. So,
no, that's who I'm going to say at the moment. Cardiff, just for the sort of slide they're on. Preston, because I still think they look rubbish, even with Heckingbottom as manager. And Hull, just for the fact the amount of players they've lost this season.
Yeah, my second team is Hull. I do agree with you on that. They're slowly declining as well. They could end up falling off a cliff in the way they're going.
If it's not any of those 3, I wouldn't rule Wednesday out. I wouldn't rule Derby out. I wouldn't rule Portsmouth out. And if we're
But
not
at the same time, though, even though it's my own club, you wouldn't rule us out.
Exactly. That's what I mean. Like, that's what I was about to say.
I don't like to put my club under the bus.
I can't rule Wednesday out. I can't rule Wednesday out. I can't rule Derby out. I can't rule Portsmouth out. And like you're about to say, if we're not careful, we can't rule us out either.
Against Sunderland, it's positive signs that there's gradual improvement.
Exactly.
I didn't expect us for most of the game to have near on the same amount of possession and actually play very, very well against a side that's at the moment was top of the league and won 4 out of 4.
Also, people forget that we've played well, in my personal opinion, in every single game this season, apart from 1 game, and that's the obvious opening game. Stoke, I thought we played well, just apart from the attack, who couldn't finish for their lives.
Yeah, look at Portsmouth's next 6 games. They could be deep in the bottom 3 soon.
Well, I said this to Liam. I asked Liam this earlier. If Portsmouth get to game week 10 or 11 and still no wins, do you think there's going to be pressure on Messinio for his job?
There will be pressure, of course, because obviously the Portsmouth fans want to see that win. They want to see the team get the 3 points, but it's just about when will they get the 3 points if it's still 10 games without no win, because they've got to play in the next 5: Burnley, Sheffield United, Stoke, Oxford, QPR, and then after that, favourable against Cardiff. I'd say a little bit favourable against Wednesday at home. If they don't get a win out of that, he's in trouble.
Yeah.
And I'd say that I think it would cost him his job.
To be fair,
because after that, he's got to go to Hull away, and then he's got to go to us away.
Also, Harvey, I forgot to say this as well. This might surprise you, but I wouldn't rule Norwich out either, to be honest. I don't think they've been that brilliant either.
See, with Norwich, selling Sarah is the biggest mistake they've ever made. They should never have sold him. I know, obviously, the player might have, but the problem is, this is what we look at in football. The player might have different minds. Obviously, you would want to try and keep a player, but it's what the player wants. If the player wants to move, you can't stop it. So Sarah, he already wanted to move, and they couldn't help it, and they took the money for it. They got a lot of money for him, but what can you do?
Absolutely. You know what? Just for the pure entertainment, I'll put I'll put my as it stands predictions in the chat at the moment because I am soon, when I have the time, like last September when I made my updated 2023-24 predictions, I might do the same some point end of this month or some point next month, just for purely the views. But I'll put it in the chat and I'll see what people think. But I was just going to go on about Sunderland, just going, I think they'll bounce back next week anyways, Harvey. I can see them beat Middlesbrough next week at home.
Yeah.
I know, though. Depends on which borough turns up.
Oh, yeah.
Because at the moment, I think it will be 3-1 Sunderland. I do see them beating them at home. Connor Ogilvy's been booked. We've got a West Brom free kick. I mean, we say this about Portsmouth, but to be honest, everyone has a hard time. It's the hardest league in the world.
Yeah, but it's just funny.
If anything, there were Pompey fans the minute they saw their fixture list going, I don't care about our start. This is why we're up in the first place.
Can I just say from yesterday as well? Did anyone notice Joe Bellingham in that game?
No.
Exactly. Yeah.
No, he didn't. He had a poor game. He hardly got the ball.
I literally did not notice him at all. Nice to see.
4 minutes away from stoppage time.
Oh, for God's sakes, Argyle memes.
Yeah.
Cornell Shooks appreciation post. Agreed.
Yeah, absolutely. Liam, I'll say leave it in here if you want, if you're full out.
Okay.
Because I'll probably eat the rest. It saves it going in the bin then. Oh no, that's from the same match. That's from when they played each other. Liam was looking at my observing my half and half scarf between Chelsea and Argyle 3 seasons ago.
Oh, fair enough. Fair enough.
It's the only time I'll ever get a half and half scarf because most of the time I hate them.
Argyle win. News. Chelsea win. Beautiful day. Oh yeah, the Argyle graphic designer. Yeah.
Oh, right. That's who Harvey was on about. Reminder, guys. Stoke versus Hull is next Friday night at the Bet365 Stadium. And then we got Sunderland versus Middlesbrough on Saturday. Daryl's biggest game, the Tees Weir Derby at the Stadium of Light. London Derby at 12:30 as well. QPR taking on Millwall at Loftus Road. And then next Sunday, a Lancashire game between Preston and Blackburn at Deepdale.
Yeah, this will be a good win this for West Brom.
It'd be a brilliant win for them.
It is still tough to go to. It is still tough to go to Portsmouth, and
that's the thing. West Brom will love this going forwards because this is going to give them huge confidence when they freaking play us next week.
Do you know what though? With the way Oxford are playing, they absolutely dominated Oxford. Can I just say? Oh, dominated Oxford, dominated Stoke. Oh, bloody hell! Yeah.
West Brom's got to go to the Kassam next month. Some of the home fans are going already.
Yep. Bye-bye.
Had enough.
Mikey Johnson.
Mikey Johnson. Now. And that's, well, Marlon Pax now.
Marlon Pack is furious.
Oh, yeah, with that challenge, yeah.
Yeah.
It resulted in
it was a shot. It was a shot from Mikey Johnson, I think. It comes back out, and Marlon Pack.
We've got a replay here now.
It looks like he won the ball.
Bailey said here, West Brom's bench says it all. If they don't go up this season, I'll be surprised.
Oh, yeah, you're not wrong. Look at
I've got them to go up, to be fair. I got them to win the playoffs, but I had Coventry to come second, and at the moment, I don't think it's going to go that way. But Coventry at the moment are repeating exactly what they did last season. Like they're starting really slowly in the bottom half of the table, and then they just by January, December, end of November, they work their way up.
Yeah.
West Brom's got a free kick as a result of this.
Yeah. I think Mowatt's going to take it. It looks like Mowatt's going to shoot. Either Johnson or Mowat. It is going to be Mowat.
Oh, wow.
Mowat!
Wow. Wow,
Mowat.
wow. And that
Gorgeous.
just sums up a perfect afternoon for the Baggies.
And that is how to cap off an excellent afternoon for the Baggies.
3-0.
3-0.
What a free kick.
They're coming away from Portsmouth with a fantastic result.
And even worse news for Pompey fans. They're not going third bottom as it stands. They're going second bottom after this game. Because their goal difference is now worse than Hull's officially.
Yeah. They've now conceded the same amount of goals as Cardiff.
They have.
And Bristol City.
They've conceded more goals than us now as well. And have a worse goal difference than us.
2 more than us.
They only have 1 more goal ahead of us. So they've scored 6 goals. We've scored 5.
What?
No, who cares though?
No, Pompey scored 6. We've scored 5. But they've conceded 11. We've conceded 9.
That's mad though. After we conceded 4 goals in the first.
Our goal difference is -4. Pompey's is -5.
They should be. Well, I know they're against top of the league, but they still should be worried.
Oh yeah, but I mean, look,
the difference already is.
The truth is, it's still early days, and as it stands, next week, if Portsmouth do somehow win at Turf Moor, then the highest they can go is 12th, because that's what QPR's on with 6 points, and Portsmouth's on 3.
The scary thing is they've got to face Burnley, who's in very good form, and they've got to face
United, who's in very good form.
It's scary times for them at the moment.
Well, Alex Mowatt's been given player of the match according to Sky.
Yeah, deserved. Mowatt's been brilliant this game. That first goal he scored was a beauty, and then the second one was just even better.
Yeah, absolutely.
He's been good in their midfield, so yeah, he does deserve player of the match for me. Pompey's been shit this game.
This second half, they have been woeful. Nowhere near the same energy they had in the first half. It just wraps up a terrible afternoon.
Just a horrible afternoon.
And the Baggies are going top of the league.
We have 3-0 spot on. Thank you very much.
So Sunderland.
Oh yeah, thank you for reminding me.
Well.
Thank you for reminding me. That's me winning this week again.
That's me finishing on 9.
Yeah, you're second then.
How many you got?
12.
12.
I know I was one or two above you, wasn't I?
Thanks for reminding me, but yes.
Right. Why did I type in predictions? Notes. There we go. I was on 7 and you was on 5.
That sums that up really then, doesn't it?
You won
So
my
I'm on
team.
11. Yeah, you see, you are above Harvey England. There you go.
Wait, who came last? Me or Daryl?
You.
So we both did crap, didn't we? Oh, it was me.
Because you put. Oh no, you put.
Oh,
no,
yeah, it is me.
drawn.
It is me because Daryl put a West Brom win, didn't we? And I put
No, but you both drawn because he put Dean Garner to score.
Oh, right.
Dean
Okay.
Garner never scores.
We did last season.
Yeah.
Well, I'm expecting to hear that whistle any minute soon.
I want to hear the booze.
You know, you would. Do you think they would be boos when they just got promoted?
Yeah, because yeah,
Then,
because
yeah, it probably could.
a
Actually, yeah,
terrible
'cause they
performance.
performed really badly the second half.
Could have had a bet on that half.
Yeah.
Then again, it probably would have been 2-0.
It probably would have been 2-0 if we bet on it. Yeah.
Pompey's trying to get a consolidation goal here. Not
I
anymore.
don't see it happening.
No, not anymore. Referee's blown full
And
time.
full time whistle. There you go. And there is the full time whistle.
The Brom go top, and we face top of the league again next week. So there we have it, guys. Full time. Portsmouth 0, West Brom 3. Pompey goes second bottom in the league, only behind Cardiff, while West Brom go top. Sunderland's reign at the top has ended for the time being. And completely different to what I saw in the first half. The second half, I just thought was total West Brom domination. So, what do you make of all that then, Harvey?
Yeah. Me and Liam didn't expect them to win. I know we both put 3-0, but I didn't expect them to, from the first half, though, from what we saw, I didn't expect them to score 2+ goals. The quick goal, didn't expect. But Portsmouth were a little bit better in the first half, but the second half, there was nowhere to be seen.
They
couldn't
weren't
create any chances to save their lives.
Amazing.
And West Brom were more dominant. And
They were much
Mullet,
more dominant.
take a bow, 2 goals like that. It's just sublime. I'll do the predict. I'll just double check the predictions whilst.
Oh, you're double checking the predictions. Oh, okay.
Yeah. So me and Liam with 4.
Yeah.
You got 1. Harvey England got
Oh, that's shit.
2. 2 actually.
Oh, okay.
And Daryl got 1.
And
So
you
Jack-
won with 7.
I got 4. I was on 7. Yeah. So.
Right.
Daryl and Jack on 5. Harvey England on 8. Liam on 9. I'm on 11.
You're turning into Liam this season, turning into the predictions master, the way this is going.
Mm-hmm.
You started well.
Have I even won a round?
I don't even know.
Yet.
I don't. Let me double check the week. So, what about match week 4? Week 4, I won that one. Number 3, Harvey England won that one. Number 2, Jack won that one.
Okay.
And first one, I won.
So Liam hasn't won a single one yet.
He hasn't won a single week yet.
Yeah, it'll come. It'll come.
It will come. It will come eventually. But Jack has won one. Harvey England has
I
won.
won round 2. I know I won round
I like
2.
how Harvey England's won a week as well, and he hasn't even entered 2.
I know. He probably, Liam's right. It is fraudulent. He wins 2, and then he still doesn't participate in 2 of them.
Yeah.
Oh shit! Sorry, boys, I forgot.
Yeah.
That's his excuse every
He
time.
just needs reminding. You just got to at him
No,
on
don't remind him.
Instagram.
Funny, innit?
Yeah, exactly. Don't remind him. If he doesn't do it, it's his own fault.
Yeah, but he is a busy man. Come on.
We all are.
He's clearly a little bit more busier when he works as well.
Yeah, true.
And he's out with his lads.
Yeah.
Oh, I've got the Wolves game on now, so let's see how they go.
That wraps up everything from today's game, really, guys. Any last thoughts about that then, Liam?
Basically controlled for West Brom from the start. Pompey just looked poor. Second bottom in the league. They've got 2 tough games coming up next. And West Brom have got us next, so I don't see us getting anything from West Brom. Look how good they look. So we'll see how it goes.
Yeah.
It's very concerning for Pompey, put it that way.
Yeah. Well, that's 2 defeats on the trot as well, and both at home as well, which I know they said throughout the whole summer that's where they wanted to turn into a fortress, and it hasn't been a fortress at all so far, Fratton Park.
How's my fantasy Premier League got on? I got 79 points, Liam. I'm on 79 so far.
How many points overall?
Overall, I'll have to double check. Well, it hasn't fully calculated yet, but at the moment, I would be on 260, but I've still got Isak playing. I've had a very good week. It's just annoying that Bernardo Silva and Ruben Diaz didn't even start, really. And Liverpool lost. But for overall, I've actually had an all right weekend for FPL. Yeah. I've actually done pretty well. If Isak scores today, I will love life. Just saying. But are we going to end it there?
I guess so, yeah. What a perfect weekend. So we'll see you all next week then for the Baggies. West Brom away.
1-0 Wolves.
Oh, is it 1-0 Wolves already?
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
I'll see the goal now.
Well, that's a great start for Wolves then, and not a good start for Newcastle.
Yeah.
Cheers, Lolo. Appreciate that. We'll see you all in the next one. Up the Janus, up the Argyle, up the Greens, up the Pilgrims, up the Plymouth. Come on, you boys in green, and ready for the final voice crack of the afternoon. Green Army! Okay, that wasn't actually that bad. I'll take that. Okay, right. We'll see you all, in the next one. Have a good one, and see ya!
Bye-bye.
Where's the bastard outro?
When they pull on the green, they're all Janners. Janners! Down in Plymouth, we're all known as Janners. When they pull